All right. What's your birth year?
2010.
You are 2010. That's right. Cool. All right. So our first one here. Let's let's do some on top of the crease skating. Um, we're gonna start in the middle, and I have the phone set up right in the middle, so that's be a good angle for us. Actually, I got to move it over a smidge. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to sidestep tall to the blue line, set the feet, and T-push over. So we're looking over screen, sidestep, 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 set the feet, turn, go. All right, tall. Sidestep, 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 boom. Get to that blue line angle, set, boom, go. All right. Let me get some angles drawn up for you to help you with it. But what I want to see here is make sure that we are having, even in our tall side steps, scooch out real quick, please. Even in our tall side steps, let's make sure that we are um, keeping a good head trajectory. That didn't do anything, huh? Oh, this ice is like wet and sticky and it's not going to work. All right, I'll throw some pucks up. Um, Meaning, I don't want you looking up here, tuck the chin down, have the gloves nice and symmetrical, and nice little simple little stance. That way, when you set down into your stance, you will, all you have to do is sit the hips down, and then you can get right into your next push. And last one. Boom. All right, cool. Let's get 4 each way. And then make sure we get right to the top here, okay? We're going to maintain our depth control on this. Okay, scooch out real. That's okay. I'm not worried about that part. I got two other things to say instead of that. That's fine. That's just an edge, catching it, whatever. Okay. Let's not rock back and forth so much. Let's quietly step the feet over. And then when we set here, make sure and we get that little pivot. Don't let your hands twist in here. Keep your hands at each side. So as I go, boom, nice and relaxed, quiet, set the feet, turn. I don't want to turn my hands. I'm going to keep my hands at each side. Good. All right. Good, good, good. That's 4. All right. Now let's be all set here. Tiny little shuffles out as if the player is walking across and they pass it right back to the middle. Okay? So they're walking across, they're a little bit closer. So the last one, when we're tall, it's as if it's towards the blue line, we're looking over a screen, right? And then they're getting ready to shoot the puck, so we're getting set. So this one here, they're a little bit closer, they're always looking to shoot the puck, and they're walking across, push, 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 and then they pass it back to the middle, 2 feet turn, T-push right back. Push, 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 boom, all the way through. Push, 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 boom. Make sure I'm not stabbing, but I'm quick, 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 boom, all the way through. Pull the feet back in to get back into a narrow stance. Get lower. Get lower so that sticks on the ice more here. Okay? Good. Relax. Good. Nice. Why would I want your stick lower in these movements? Quick shots. Quick shots. Good word. Yeah. Because we're moving like this in a shot-ready situation, so we got to think at all times. We never want to get caught off guard, so we want to make sure we have everything covered. And that's why here's another thing too. Why it's really important to pull or push your foot and pull it back in. All right. Same thing here. Another thing why we get the 2-foot pivot, so that way I'm not doing this. All right, and then get him deep and then getting too wide too. So we're always ready to be able to drop. Okay, nice. Let's get dropping. We're gonna go set on the middle puck, pivot as if there's a pass across. We're gonna pivot over, push, push, a double shuffle, drop down to that butterfly, maintain chest over the knees and gloves up. And then we'll get right away, nose to the middle, eyes and hands around, drive that knee up and into a full recovery push. I would just do a shuffle on this one because it's a small distance. If you were going kind of blue line to blue line or like across the crease, yeah, T-push all day. But nice little turn, push, push, drive the knees down, right? Again, with the head trajectory here, don't let the gloves drop. Keep them here, okay? And then boom, all right, boom. Drive. All right, drive that knee up all the way through. Here's another really important reason of why we go eyes and hands first. If I drive up my leg to push, look at where my foot is. Okay? Eyes and hands. Now my foot is closer to where I want to go. That means this push is going to be even smaller. Yeah. What's that?
Pivot.
Yeah.
Pivot on that.
Pivot, but also eyes and hands first too before you drive up that knee to full recovery push. Beautiful. Now, the double shuffle, push, push, right away. It's more like a 50-50. I want like 20-90 or 20-80, right? So really quick push, followed by next push for a longer push. Yes. Good. Good. Relax. Cool. All right. Okay. Let's get bigger. And we'll get into. Let's keep it simple though. Let's get some hop steps across blue line to blue line. Let's get 3 tall and then 3 set. Okay? So meaning, all right, it's at the point, let's say to go D to D all the way across the ice. I can be here looking over screens and hop step over and get over really fast. Make sure we square up to the angle too. So first things first, boom, and over. Boom, over. Then we'll be set. Boom. Stay nice and low. All right? Just like I did in my game last night. Playoff win. Not a big deal. We can stay tall on these. Stay tall. Yeah, looking over the screen. Yeah, looking up and over. Looking up and over. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. The last one. All right, now we're set. Right, we're set and ready as if we're about to take a shot right away. Boom. There we go. Good. Good. Relax. So a couple things. You did have a tendency to glide back, then glide forward. So it's great that you did glide forward and get back to your depth, but you did travel a little bit deeper in your net. So if you have to all of a sudden stop or drop or something like that, you're just going to be deeper in the net. All right, which is going to, we don't want to sacrifice that depth. So we, instead of getting that glide and then kind of here, we want to bring both feet around. Boom. So that way I'm operating on top of my crease more often. We're small goalies. We can't afford to be deep. Yeah? Not at all. Okay. All right. Next situation. Odd man rush. Zone entry. So let's say it's just a 2-on-0 or a 2-on-1. 2-on-1 just to make ourselves feel a little bit better. 2-on-0 would be a lot different because you're basically playing like a breakaway and it's a super aggressive situation and you shouldn't really get too many of those this season, but it happens. But let's start here in the middle. I'm going to C-cut. Actually, I take that back. You can start in the middle of your angle, but we'll start just inside the top of the crease. We'll start from here, okay? On the red line angle, C-cut out, back shuffle, pivot, butterfly slide. Then when you butterfly slide, right, get right back. All right, don't just get yourself and go forward right away and then mush this drill all together. All right, I mean it's not a bad drill, but I don't want to just get right out there and just let our energy go this way. I actually want to stop our energy here. So as we butterfly slide across the crease, just get up to where you would start here. Okay, so that way you're maintaining your control here. All right, and then I want you to again C-cut, boom, back shuffle, pivot, butterfly slide, stop yourself here. So that way we do use our inside leg to get to where we want to go. All right. What did you feel on that one?
Huh?
What did you feel on that one?
I was like all tough.
Oh, I thought you went a little bit back on your heels. Oh, I thought you lost your balance on your heels on that one.
I don't know. I know I missed the push.
You were off balance. You were off balance. Let's leave that with your toes and heels. You're off balance a little more. Let's get the hips down and chest over the knees a little bit more here, right? So as I go, boom, out, boom, push, push. I mean, we got to think too. This is a pretty aggressive situation, 2-on-1, right? So they're going to want to pass across to expose the upside of net. And so anything that goes across the Royal Road or that center line, all right, that is going to be one of the hardest saves we have to make. You know, in terms of grading, it's it's in that top category. Uh, a little bit lower, keep the hips down, chest forward, so that way you're maintaining pressure down and through the ball of the foot and the toes, and that means you're maintaining pressure down into your edges. So that way you'll never really slip out, and then you'll keep that balance over your knees. Nice. Good eyes, good eyes. A little deep, all right, but good eyes, all right, all the way through. Good. One more each way. Good. Awesome. All right. Okay. Last one here. Let's get some power legs going. So let's do this. I'm going to bring the, we'll keep the pucks where they're at right now, actually. So I want you we're going to do 2 different power leg drills. We'll just say power leg drill, then a post drill. So 2 more drills left. We're going to push to each. So let's do this as a pattern. Let's start from the middle, go to a side, go to the other side, then back to the middle. Then we'll go the other way. Boom, boom, boom. So just go back and forth here, all the way across. Does that make sense?
It's just all on you.
All power legs, all on these, all right? So it's things that you've been doing well, early eyes, keep that going. Make sure that you're rotating with your eyes and hands first. And you got the pucks in a pretty good distance here as far as visuals. So really make sure that you are getting your hands projected in front of you. You see your hands in front. That means you can see yourself make the save. And then and make sure we're operating on top of that crease. Early eyes, early eyes. Get your eyes before you lift that leg. Eyes before you lift the leg. Boom, eyes. Boom, there we go. Eyes. Eyes. Boom. Driving up, pushing with the ball of the foot. Good. Make sure when you push, you're not leaning any sort of way. All right. If you do want to lean into a save, you push first and then you lean. So now, okay, let's bring these pucks in a little bit closer. And what I want to see you do is I want to see you visualize making a save on each one of these pucks. So we're going to get the hands operating a lot here. Yeah, stay down, stay down. Boom. There we go, good. One more each way. Much better, good, last one. Eyes, boom, good. All right, last drill. We're just gonna go RVH, post to post. Okay. Good. Make sure you're leading with your foot. Good. Nice contact. Getting 2 contacts on a post, toe box, and elbow. You're okay. There we go. Nicely done. Good. Good. Getting headed around. All right. Blocker and Glover in good position. Covering up top. Keep working. Good. Very good. All right. Real quick, just for the purpose of this video. Okay. Show me RVH here. Good. Okay. Very good. Just so we can show the viewers, we have good toe box. Toe box is a spot between the skate and post. Show me skate to post. All right, skate the post is okay. We can push off the post, but we do have a big gap, so we don't really prefer this as a saving type position. And then show me shin to post, so deep in there. And then, so this is a little bit for more of the younger kids who can't really get skate the post, or our older goalies. This is okay too, but we can't push off the post as much. So we'll have to bump out and use the ice to power leg. So bump out, boom, and then push. Beautiful. Good job.